Good morning and welcome to Judaism Today. Chinuch for all of us is always a challenge. We always have, we care so much about our kids, and yet we realize they're their own people and they make their own choices and their own decisions, and we try and steer them in the right direction. There's a very famous and beautiful idea, which is a foundational chinuch idea that I'd like to share, which perhaps you've heard, but I think it's worth emphasizing. The Torah describes how Aaron HaKohen would light the menorah, and it says he had to light the wick, v'haloscha es haneros, when he would cause the wicks to go up. And Chazal say that he had to cause the wicks to go up, ad shetei shalheves ola me'eleha, that the flame had to be able to rise on its own. And this is seen by many as a metaphor for chinuch, for educating our children, for raising our children. We don't want to foster children who are dependent. We don't want to foster children that are always not self-confident or looking always back to their parents or to others for guidance. But we want to foster self-confident, independent people. And that's what it means, Shetei Shalheves Ola Me'eleha, such that their flame, their spark, their soul can rise independently, that doesn't always need to be fanned by others, but that it's something which is independently strong, healthy, robust, and shining. Now, this is a very beautiful idea which we all accept intuitively. However, there's a component of this that I'd like to focus in on, which is decision making. I think there's no place where this is more important than to equip our children with the right values and the right way of thinking about things, such that they can make independent decisions. In life we go through so many experiences, and we're taught and informed by experiences, and we learn Torah, and we go through the yeshiva system, and we have teachers and rabbis. And the purpose of all of that is to bring us to a place where we understand Torah values, we understand right from wrong, we understand morality, and we can then therefore make the right decision. The truth is that free choice is what God has given each and every one of us. It's the ultimate gift. That is how so many commentaries define the concept of Tselem Elokim, that each and every person is created in the image of God. And if that's what that means, that we're created in the image of God, i.e., we have the capacity to exert free choice. We have the capacity to make our own decisions. That is something that we need to foster. That is something that needs to be cherished, cultivated, taught. And that is so much part of our learning experience. The whole notion of having a Rebbe, of having a teacher, is to teach someone how they should approach life, how they should approach decision making, such that when these decisions cross their path, they're able to do the right thing. And it's not easy. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes there are competing ideas. Sometimes there are variables in a decision. There's so much gray in so much area of life. But ad shetei shalheves ola me'eleha means that we have to foster a generation of Jews, of Bnei Yisrael, of Klal Yisrael, that can approach life with the right values, with balanced values, with a balanced perspective, with rigorous thought, with rigorous analysis, and arrive at the right decision, which ultimately brings the greatest kavod shamayim. I hope you enjoyed that episode of Judaism Today. If you did, please make sure to follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or check into our podcast wherever podcasts are listened to, and we look forward to hearing from you more.